Social Samurai, this is your friend Dave Gadhvi and welcome to second episode of Social Samurai. So on the first episode or first video, we discussed why it is important to have a social media presence. Today what we're going to discuss is how you can get started with your blogging, which is one of the important aspect, which I'm going to share my story with you as to how I got started with blogging. For people who don't know me, my name is Dave Gadhvi. I'm the author, speaker, coach, social media expert, and I'm on a mission to help 10 million people become really good at their branding and get more success in life. Okay, now let's talk about how I got started with blogging. First thing first, when I started, I did not started with the big long lengthy article which you see in the different magazines or different LinkedIn articles, etc. The way I started is I started consuming a lot of things. First is started reading a lot of books, started following a lot of successful people. Whatever the subject is, I consume more. So in my case, I was looking at more of a sales and success related content. So I followed Gary Vee, Grant Cardone, read a lot of books like 10x rule and so on and so forth. So that's the first step before you even start putting your content out. That's good to have, do a little base preparation and then you get started. Okay, so that's the first thing. Second thing is, when you start blogging, you start with some of your quotes, your own thoughts, meaning, and it would be more specific to what you're doing on a daily basis. So you read something somewhere, something clicked in your head that, hey, this is interesting, I'm going to write it. And just start putting that on paper and start putting that and start pushing small thoughts and quotes on social media and just see how people respond to you. I have a lot of people who were following me initially and then now they've reached a point where they're writing their own blogs. Initially they started with one-liners, two-liners, and they start seeing the pulse of how people are responding to them, right? And that's how you start. So start writing the quotes and then you will start getting the response. Number two is you write whatever you think is appropriate in terms of your experience and put your real life story into it. Whatever problem that you face and see in your real life or other people are facing, just put your thoughts and do not worry that there will be people who will be judging my content. Look, there's nobody better than you. That's the mentality that you need to have. There will be people writing their own subject, but you're giving your own thought process. Doesn't matter whether you're right or wrong. Ultimately, it's about you getting known to the world. So start writing. And third thing is the structure of your article. So when you're starting the article, start with the problem statement. Let's say why a lot of salespeople fail, right? So you start with that. The problem is so and so percentage of people fail at sales because of this. So whatever problem you see, just write it down as a problem statement. And then second structure part of the article is why they fail. Because they don't practice, they don't rehearse, they don't train, all those things. So write it down why. And then at the end, give the solution. Now this is what I think should be a solution to this problem. So, and then again, use all the bullets wherever you can, because that's very easy for people to remember. In all this, you should also put your thoughts on what your real stories are. Apart from that, put some famous personality success stories, how somebody got success. Putting it more stories in your content would give you a different flavor of your blog and it will actually stand out and it'll be more memorable rather than just being a bookish or theoretical knowledge. So these are the basic three things that anybody can use and implement in writing blogging. I'm sure there are other creative ways as well, but I think this is good enough for anybody to start writing and blogging, okay? I think I cannot stress enough how important it is for anybody to get known to the world. So you can only be known once you start writing on your topic and your subject. For example, you're a doctor. You start writing on all the subjects, why patient falls sick on certain areas, diabetes, whatever it is. Start writing your blogs. Number four, again more important, is do not just use one platform. Do not just use LinkedIn or Crore. Just push it out to all the platforms, all right? And don't just push it out. Check what topics are being written on your subject. Just go through those subject topics and be more participative and also respond to those. Like this, you will not only push your content out, you'll give your thoughts and you'll learn from others and it becomes more of a networking interactive thing. So again, for people who want to get started with this, I think this is a good starting point. If you want, you can just go back and rewind this video, just listen to the step-by-step process, and I'm sure you will get some new ideas, new points which you can just start jotting down right away. Okay, do not worry that if I'm writing something, it might clash with somebody might have already written the code. It doesn't matter. You got that thought, just put it down on the paper. It's not an examination that somebody's gonna go and judge you and you will fail, right? If you don't do it, definitely you're gonna fail. Okay, so I recommend you start blogging today. Put your thoughts down and do me a favor, tag me, hashtag me Dave Gadhvi 10x, so that I also can see who is the action taker, and I'm going to share my thoughts on your blog. Okay, lastly, if you want to be part of my CAD Nation community, leave your email ID and your phone number below. We're also doing a lot of email campaigns. I'm going to push out a lot of exclusive emails helping people to build their social brand. So if you want to be part of those email distribution channel, leave your email address. Thank you so much once again. This is your friend Dave Gadhvi reminding you how important it is to get known to the public, get known in the world, because they cannot do business with you if they don't know you. Okay, so with that thought, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more exciting social samurai videos.